Hey guys, welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. Aw, yeah. And so I just did a little bit of a stream, and you can see there's a little thing over that there way. That over there is well, I was trying to build a helicopter. But this thing I think turned out really cool. So this is a motorcycle. Not that you can tell it. Well, I mean, I guess you can kind of tell from how it is here. But it's really cool, like if we take out the lift, if we can take out the lift. And there it is in its default position. You can see its mufflers. Its exhaust doubles as the kickstand. The tires come in just a little bit. And yeah, that's how it sits. But, you know, if you're ready to take off, you can just come in here, you hit 1. It lowers back down. The exhaust goes back into place, and you're ready to go. And I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's just, I mean, it sits pretty low. You can, I mean, like the rake is adjustable, like everything is adjustable. So if we were to come out here, like we can adjust how far out these go, kinda. Obviously there's not like a whole lot of adjustment you could do with it. So let's see, let's go 45. Look at that. Sit real low. I'm not exactly sure how much further we can go, actually. I think, yeah, they're off the ground now. So that wouldn't work. I find 30 is a good number. 30, I mean, it's pretty low. You still got decent steering and all of that stuff. And when you're done, you can just hit the button and then dink. I thought that was pretty cool. And then I have the back tires, obviously, on a pivot as well. But they're stationary. They don't move. The way I had it before during the stream was I had these tires kind of flipped around when it's in its parking position, but then it rested on the engine. I think this thing needs a bit of a redesign because like the engine's in a really bad spot. But I think other than that, like it turned out really well. I kind of wish I would have brought that thing over here. Let's drive over to it. I want to show you this thing in action. It's not bad. I was cruising around on it for quite a while. I got lost a lot trying to find this freaking helicopter during the stream because I'd started with building the helicopter. And then, like, I went on to building this thing, and I drove off. You know, I was just driving around, checking things out. And, yeah. It's a little bit different than, you know, if you saw the stream, it's a little bit different from that. Let's go ahead and park this guy. Dink. Very good. All right. So this is kind of what we're dealing with here. All of this stuff out here, I was trying to balance it so that it would stop pitching to one side, and I think I've mostly got it. As you can see, it's pretty stable. But as far as like going forward and backward and, you know, like turning and all that stuff, I have yet to be able to figure that out. For some reason, like it really wants to pitch to one side, and like I don't understand. I mean, obviously this side needs more weight because I'm sitting on this side, and so this side needs more weight. But yeah, it's just like these little things like coming out different ways just to try and balance it. It's really weird. But I mean, we've got the rotation, we've got the lift. Other than that, it's kind of just, yeah, it's just up and down. But I thought this thing was pretty cool. So the way it's all hooked up, kinda, if we can get a look here, let's go ahead and drop it. So yeah. So we've got 2 of these things here. That is obviously for steering. And then this one is the one that's hooked up to this. Dang it. Can I stop? Okay. Back in there. Yeah, so you can see number 1, it goes out 60 at default, and default is actually this. This is default. That's how it just defaults. Yeah. And then the switch on, this is how it sits. So, yeah. And then you can see this one is just at 45 constant. That's the back. And then this one goes 180, or, 180 this way and then 180 this way. And that just makes it go down and back up. And then that's the same for both sides. So they swing down and kick up, and then, yeah. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to it. I mean, I do have some shocks on here. I kind of thought about switching those out for sport shocks, just so the back end sat a little lower, which I might still do. Let's try that. Let's try some sport shocks back here. Just to see how it do. Did I take a piece off back there? I did, right there. It's fine. Let's go ahead and raise it up a little bit. There we go. All right, we need to get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. All right, let's try a little bit of sport shock. There it is. All right, yeah, what we had on there already was off-road suspension. Yeah, I think that's gonna sit better. Let's go ahead and grab some wood. I think if I was to redesign this thing, I would build it out of metal. Just because it seems a little lightweight as it currently is. But I mean, maybe that's just me. I don't know. It's a bit bouncy. Like, yeah, it's a lot bouncy actually. Let's get these tossed back on here, and let's get them attached to the engine. That one and that one. Switch that one. All right. So if we lower it down. Get rid of that. All right, so there's the default position. Let's turn this. Dang it. Actually, yeah, that's fine. All right, let's hit 1. Oh, that is better. That's a tiny bit lower, and I doubt it's going to be as bouncy. Yeah, I can already tell it's nowhere near as bouncy. Oh, yeah, so the sport suspension is the way to go there. The front is obviously the off-road suspension, but I think for the neck or whatever, that's the way it needs to be. And then like I say, the steering is there, and then that's, yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. I do have another car in another world that I built. It's similar to this, but I think it's actually cooler looking. So I'm gonna hop over there, and I also have an elevator. I wanted to check out with you. So let me head over there and I'll be back. All right, guys. So here it is. Yeah, I think this one turned out really cool. Like it's even got the little lift going up this way, and yeah, like that. I love this car. I think this car turned out awesome. And then it's got the mufflers coming up this way, like the triple mufflers, and oh, it's so cool. I love it. Love it. I think it turned out awesome. It's pretty quick too. I mean, it gets up and goes. But the elevator is actually right there in that box. Yeah, that little tiny box right there. You can see we're using some of the newer blocks. We got the ramps going up the front. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull our car in here. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, or not. Or not at all. Dang it. Nope. No. Okay. Yeah, I think it's got a little too much power sometimes. Alright, so we'll stop. Nope. That's fine. That's fine. And you see this lever popped up. We'll hit that. We'll hop back in the car. Yeah. And so it's a vehicle lift. And then once you're at the top, you can just hop out. The reason you hop in the car, because if you noticed, I was kind of like bouncy and stuff. And as long as the car is here over that sensor right there, this will stay up here. And so if you want to go down, you just hit that, hop in the thing here, and you go down, and you're good to go. The original car I used to build this is actually this one over here. This thing is so bad. This thing is, yeah. But this is the original one that I was using for testing that. Let's see if we can get it in there. Around all this stuff. That rear wheel steering is something else. I'm not used to it. Ugh. Yeah, and so we'd pull in. No, pull in. Oh, not enough power. We gotta bounce it up. Oh, there we go. No. There it is. And then, as you can see, this one actually, goes toward the, all the way to the back and still covers the sensor. Yeah, this is the one I originally built this for. But the other one works too. It's got a. Oh, look at that though. Look at it. That is mean looking. Doesn't that look mean? Ah, that is freaking awesome. I love that car. But yeah, the elevator. Let's see. I think what we need to do. Okay. And then. What we're going to do. That. Yeah. And so you see the sensor activates that one right there, that one right there, and that one right there. So 1, 2, and 3. And that comes down to this one here, which just tells it to rotate the different, it starts where it was and then rotates those 90s and the 180. That's the one that rotates 180, just so that it starts where it is and ends up straight up. And then this controller over here is the one doing all the magic. Doing all the magic right here. This guy right here. And so you can see I've got it going 90, like 45, 45, 90, 90, and then pretty much 90 all the way down, and then 45, 45. That's just so we get the maximum height was still having like the scissor lift kind of look to it. You see what I'm looking at here? You kind of got to get kind of far back and then hop up on one of these things just to get, like a decent look at it. Yeah. So that's that. I'm not going to do a tutorial for it because it's a pain to build, to be honest. And oh man, my frames are getting wrecked by this thing over here. You don't even want to see this thing over here. I'll show you. I was trying to figure out a way to do this, but I don't think there's actually a way to do it. This one kind of works, but not really. And our frames should just get destroyed as we get closer. That's why it's way out here. The main problem with it seems to be when I take it off the lift over here. But let's go ahead and hop in it. Yeah. Oh, this thing. It don't quite work. Not the way I wanted it. It's kind of cool though. I mean, and there is no steering. There's no nothing. It's this. This is all it is. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. I mean, I don't, it was, I think it was a valiant effort, but yeah, look at that. That is a mess right there. So there's 4 different engines connecting all the things because each engine can only go to like 5 different things. And so, yeah, I've got 4 engines because lots of tires. Like if there was a way to, I was really, really trying to make something round, but there's no way to make anything round. Which really sucks, actually, because I was really hoping to make something round. But this car over here, this is my baby. It's my pride and joy. Look at that scissor lift right there. Look at it. Just look at it. Yeah. And I think, I can make it go higher. I can make those things go straight up, but I wanted, I don't know. I think it works. We do need to get up there and put it back down, though. See if we can do this. Put that there. And then we'll step off here. Go away. There we go. And it comes back down. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Like if you got a garage down on the ground. This would be something you could build easily. Oh, yeah, there goes the frames. What is killing my frames? What is killing my frames? Stop it. Yeah, there's something, I think it might be that thing out there, but it didn't happen till I got over here. Is it this thing? Oh, uh-oh. No, let me... Yeah, I'm running 15 FPS right now. That is not kosher. Yeah, it doesn't seem as though it's this. It is this. Okay. Yeah, for some reason when it was sitting on the ground, it was killing my frames. Maybe it's because it's dropped weird? I don't know. Nope, it's still doing it. Oh, man. That sucks. That sucks a lot. I wish there was a way I could transfer stuff from one game to another. Let's see if we can get away from here and get our frames back. Drive away! Drive away! Goodbye, cruel world. Yeah, it's not changing at all. We're pretty far away. Dang it. This is a cool car, though. I really like it. I really like it. All right, guys. I just wanted to show you the kind of stuff I was playing with. Wow, it's still... How far away do I have to get? Can I get away, please? Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you the stuff I was working on. I'm just driving off into oblivion now. Like, this thing looks awesome. Yeah. And it's there's not really much of a tutorial to do on this thing either. It's all very, very simple stuff. The main thing with this one is I wanted to make sure the engine was in the front, right there, and it is front wheel drive, of course. Well, I guess maybe not of course, but it is. It's just it made for the better handling, so yeah, because it like to, you know, flip. So, all right, guys, yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.